From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Along with my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. O'Neill Cruz riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And starting this one, Casey Mize. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So stepping in for Boston, Jackson Holliday into center. Carpenter settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman.
As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, O'Neill Cruz.
Really an essential part of this lineup. Top 5 in slugging in the American League right now. He's putting up some pretty big power numbers, and when you can get that kind of production out of a player like this, tell you what, it's only going to make the team better as a whole.
And there's a foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And a swing and a miss there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch is downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's inside. The pitch. And Devers hits that one. Sizing this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now batting Tristan Casas, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Hit in the air, center field. Sizes this one up. And that'll do it. And the Red Sox lead 1. And now back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Paul Skeens. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. Some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comfort of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, Holliday. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Javier Baez.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and You know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And he pumps it a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We played an inning. No score. Top of the second, and stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Ripped to third. Brett fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Manuel Valdez digs in now. Second in the American League in home runs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Luis Robert now. Gets him to chase after that one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is outside. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's O'Neill Cruz, second in the American League in hitting. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second.
Big
swing and a miss.
Fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Man at second. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. His 19th home run of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And boom, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
One down. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carpenter going back on this one. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little hope from the wind, just not enough.
Duran swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
1-2.
2 outs. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And next for the Red Sox, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. And that one wrapped foul. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Duran on third with 2 out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he deals. That misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. In comes the run from third to add on. And it's 4-0. Now around second, going for third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Two down, the Red Sox. The early lead. Rafael Devers up to hit. And it's fouled away.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He hammers one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level. But that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
Vida Blue gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Two outs, base is empty. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That one pushed to the left and foul.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Langford makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Come and get it.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. Right through there for a strike.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
1 strike.
Righty to the plate.
2.
I think he was sitting off
1
speed
ball,
right there
2 strikes.
because he just let the fastball go by.
Line drive. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now the center fielder, Terry Carpenter. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is downstairs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And there's the automatic.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that on this one.
And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty tough for the infielder to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Tyler O'Neill. The wind of the pitch. Blue, over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
And now the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. And that one is lifted in the air. Langford settles under it. And there's 2 down.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or 2, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Fires over to first. 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now, Javier Baez. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the 1st round out of high school in Florida.
0-2.
Just misses with that one.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. So the batting order turns over. And now George Brett swings through that one out in front that time. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-1.
The Red Sox up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1-2.
On the ground. Gets it to first.
Out.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now
So that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And here is Wyatt Langford. That's in there. 0-1. 2
No
outs,
ball.
base is
1
empty.
strike.
Late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that
No
hard,
ball.
you can
2
get
strikes.
away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Tigers. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Navigating this Boston lineup, it's not easy. And this guy at the plate, one of the best power-hitting shortstops in the game. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now 1-2. And the pitch. Out towards left center. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Mitch Garver up to hit here. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a hit. And that turns the lineup over. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Back to the top of the lineup, now batting Jarren Duran. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Now back.
And at first, now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
No ball.
Well, he threw that
1 strike.
fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball.
Gonna really
2
need to
strikes.
hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Stan Musial. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
So, man aboard, Jeff Bagwell up now for the Tigers. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and there's 1 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a home once you've committed. They try to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Carpenter takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one missed.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at-bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Key in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that. Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Torkelson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And there's a ball. Swing and a pop-up under it. Brings it in, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair. They still find themselves down. And we're back. Devers now. Blue back to work. There's a strike. Blue, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
In the air, left field. Langford drifts towards it. Calls it in, and there's one away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
And strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Now Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. The Red Sox up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. That one to first. Usual. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. They lead it, though, 6-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Just missing there. Ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Back there. And that one is out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 10 on the year. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
For that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now it's Javier Baez. That's in for a strike. If they did a poll of top tattoos in Major League Baseball, Javi Baez, I think, would have to be in the top 5. Right on the back of his neck is the Major League Baseball logo. So it's effectively right under the MLB logo that's on his cap. Casas under it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. George Brett up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Sit down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Langford now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And they put the tag on him. That's the 3rd out, inning over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Top 6. Now it's the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a ground ball to first. And it gets by him. And now it's Luis Robert. His home and away splits there. That's hard hit on the line. Carpenter makes the play.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count 1-2. And that one is inside. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, the long ball threat. Stan Musial. Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Musial measures 6 feet even. More than 3,000 hits in his career. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Jeff Bagwell. Ground ball up the middle. Cruz. Bagwell out on the play. Here's the center fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Fastball for a strike. Red Sox up 6-1. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. The lead remains 5. It's 6. New pitcher for the Tigers, Alex Wood.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
He handles it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And the batter now, Jackson Holliday. 1 for 3. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Wood, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And here it comes. That one the other way. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ripped on the ground a second. Throw over to Musial. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. Back here. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Mason Miller.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
The pitch. On the ground, right side, Holliday. Throws to first in time, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Hard ground ball, base down. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the catcher to hit, Jake Rogers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Miller, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now 2 gone. Man at first, Javier Baez will hit next. Out to short. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Wood back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The 0-2. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Oh! Big Dog's gotta eat him. And they add a pair. It's 8-1. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. There's a swing and a drive. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Luis Robert. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
One strike.
Valdez stands at second with no outs. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now a long throw home. Around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. And it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
And here is O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered here in this one.
Down
and the
low.
first pitch misses for ball one. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now batting.
And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Can't glove it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. Still a lopsided affair at 8-1 now. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. There's the strike. Next offering way off the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Durant moving back for this one. And it's caught for the out. Wyatt Langford up now for the Tigers. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Musial in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It's still an 8-1 ball. Back at Comerica Park. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And a pitch. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. And now the lefty out there to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Holliday. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. Not in time. time. He's safe.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
1 out, runner at second. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits. Ground ball, Musial. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. Rip towards third. Over to first.
That's an out.
And that is that. Red Sox lead one, and it remains an 8-1 game. Line drive, base hit, and aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Left-hand batter waits. Strike two.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two. Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Keith, batting with one down, takes a strike. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Right through there for a strike. One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shelby. Talk to you soon.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, Abrams on 14 hits.